Good morning, this is Becky Long and I want to welcome you back to my channel. Today I want to share with you a project that I have been working on, and this is for a swap that I'm doing with Gathering Jewels, which is Angie. Hi Angie. We agreed to do a Christmas swap, and what we agreed to do is a Memorydex box with Memorydex cards, and we talked back and forth and decided to do two. And then loaded banner, which is they're little banners that have boxes and you put goodies inside. And then an embellishment book with an embellishment book with embellishments, and then a crafter's choice. So what I have done is this. Let's just get started here. The first thing I've done is my Memorydex box, and I'm going to show it this way first, and then turn it, and then this is the cluster in front, and I just love how this turned out. And what I started with is a little snowflake. I came back with this huge rose, added a smaller one, a little rosebud, a snowflake in the background, and then this beautiful poinsettia from the flower collection. And then these were in my stash, the little buds. And then this is the cherry blossoms that where's the other one? Here's the other one. And then I stickled them. And this is the little piece of chipboard from the collection. Aluminum frame. And so that's my front. And what I did is I used the paper I used is the Santa Baby paper. And I used this mainly because I love the teal and the pinks together, and I thought she would like that too. So I papered it, come back and added some pom-poms, and what I do is I put down my pink pom-poms, then come back with my smaller pom-poms and do it in between them. And I noticed that one should be right there, just like that. And then I added a little chipboard that says all the sparkling lights, and this trim comes from I received in a swap that I did with Veronica, which is Buzzing with V. I love this trim, and I'm running low, so we'll see if she can find me some more of it, because this is beautiful, and it has that little glisten to it. And then I papered the inside with just regular cardstock, and I did the bottom. I added feet, and what I did with the feet is I whitewashed them, and then I did a cluster over on this side too, to the mirror image of the other side. And this one says the most wonderful time of the year. And then I'll come back and stickled everything. I wanted it to sparkle. So that's my Memorydex box. Set it here. Then my Memorydex, the first one, is a Christmas tree. I found this on Amazon when I ordered another die, and I jumped on this because this is gorgeous. But it is a Christmas tree Memorydex die. And so what I did is I cut it out once for the solid in the background. I came back and cut it out with the dimensional foam, and I adhered that around. And then I added the top layer. And then I came around the edges. I don't know if you can tell it or not, but it has what I used was the Tulip Puffy paint, and I used that because I can't find any Snow Tech. And then I used that around it, and then I came back while it was wet and used this duster, and thank you, Susan Tootsie Tucker, for showing me this and telling me where I could find it. When you use this, you open it up, and then you just pump it on to what you want to put glitter on, and it just puts out a fine mist of glitter to give it just that little sparkle. I came back with a little bow from Hobby Lobby, and then my cluster down here is, I used the small poinsettia from the collection. Came back and used 2 little rose flowers to bring out the little roses in the paper. And then this is one of the little puffy stickers of the little snowman. And you can hear it shakes. I used a mixture of the white glitter. It came from Tuesday morning before mine closed. And then I came back with a little snowman. I just love that. And this mixture has the clear stars, it has little bitty snowflakes. But these come from Urban Jeans. I think that's the name of it. Gems, which Urban Gems, which Nurse Tara, and that's her card. And then so I got them, and I think that's where I got them. It's either that or the treasure box. I'm not sure now, but anyway, if you're interested, I can look it up and tell you where I got them. But isn't that pretty? And then this will go in her Memorydex box. And I did do her some icon sticks and to go in her box, but I wasn't sure if she wanted to use them or not. I have them in my box, and they're a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. Okay, now it's time for some snow and cocoa. So, this is my Memorydex, and what I did is, my second Memorydex, I used the Snow and Cocoa collection, which I have the digital, and this is the one with the houses and birds on it, and so I used that, and you can see a house here and a little peak here. I covered it up basically, and then I came back with some greenery. First of all, my base is the rosette, which was gifted to me by Shabby Chic chick Michelle Randolph, and a swap that we did. So I used her rosette, and then I put some greenery behind it with some paint that you just take some paint and just wash it over your greenery, your plastic greenery, and let it dry. And I love the effect it has. It looks just like snow. And then I came back with some eyelash trim, and this has the silver in it. I got it at Hobby Lobby, and it kind of sparkles. And on the rosette, I used dimensional tape to mount my house and my little tree. The little bird has it, and then I put the little bird behind, and then beside it, it's got the snowman. This is from the ephemera. No, this is from my digital collection. And then I cut these out, and I added some dimensional tape underneath, and I cut these with my Cricut. So my Cricut Maker, I love the way it cuts it out. And then I added some more of that puffy paint that I told you about, and the little mister, and I just add a little daub of, just a little bit of snow here, just a little bit of effect here, and then on the little bear over here. And then this is a tag that I attached with the polar bear and his buddy. add some snowflakes on dimensional, and then I added a tassel, and then I added a charm that is the little pink charm with Rudolph. It's Rudolph. So Rudolph is my favorite childhood movie. And then on the back, I used some more paper, and you can hear it. This is stock. This is heavy. I'm thick. So what I did is I cut it out in just regular white paper, and then put those together, and then this and this on top and on bottom. And so that's my second Memory Dex card that will go in her box. And so what she wanted to do, if she didn't have she can stagger them and then be able to see them. But these are the sticks that I made, and I did try to color them with my Spectrum markers. That very, very, very seldom get used. Excuse me. Okay, so set the box there. The next is the loaded banner, and my husband slipped back in here and put them down. I didn't see him. Okay, this is the loaded banner, and I did this following a tutorial by her name is Caitlin's Creation on YouTube. And so what I did is I cut my fishtails out. I cut them out in chipboard, and on this one, the bottom one, I added the wood from Sugar Cookie. It's the wood grain paper. Covered my box on all the edges. And then the second one, which is also chipboard, I put my pink glitter paper. And then the top is, I used the Snow and Cocoa paper with the little deer. Nope, why do I keep saying, get confused? My Sugar Cookie paper. And I have the 8x8 and the 12x12. So if I mess up again, you'll just know that this is Sugar Cookie. Okay, and this is an ephemera piece, a little girl that I had popped up. And then, I don't know if I said it or not, but I came around with my little pom-poms. And then the little teal pom-poms to bring out some of the teal in the paper. And then, so I'm sitting here pulling them out, right and left. They're supposed to be dangling, but somehow they got underneath here. So, there we go. Angie, you may have to pull them out. But they're supposed to be on the edge. All right, there we go. I did a little cluster of using the flowers from the collection. This is one of the little roses, and this is just slightly printed. You can barely tell it, but it's like a light, almost blush color, and then just a little bit of dark on it. And then this one the same way, and then the little bling in the middle is what I loved. And I added the ephemera candy cane, and then a little chipboard heart. These are Saya and crystals from the collection. And in the first box, you can see that opens up, and I've added some charms. And then, so that's my first box. And my second one I have done is I did the same thing, the cardstock. I forgot, I did add tabs, excuse me, so she could hang it. And all you do is just cut a strip of paper, fold it in half, and then I put a garment in it, and then you put your little piece of designer paper on it, and that's where you can thread your whatever. I put her some seam binding, And then so she can judge how much she needs of this, and then cut it off, because I did not want to make her not have enough. So second box, same thing, except I used the pink pom-poms. I used a rosette from my stash that I've had forever, and I don't even remember where I got it. I want to say I purchased it from someone on Instagram, but I'm not, just not sure. But so if you recognize this, thank you. It's beautiful. So I added that as my center, and I came back with the little Santa reading the book that says Merry Christmas. Add him a little bling pom-pom, and then the little snowmen are listening to the Christmas story. And then I put some more of the satin crystals, and then I made this with a punch, a little rosette that I've glittered and added a little bling in the center. And then my third, this box has the seam binding, and I gave her some tulip and some white, and then some eyelash trim that I had used on this. And she can also take in her Lindy's or whatever kind of spray she has, and do her white ribbon any color she wants. And what I like to do is wet it and wad it up in a ball. It gives you that real shabby look. And just let it dry in the ball. And once it dries, just, cut off, make your bows, whatever. Because this is a bow that I had made with it crunched up like that, as you can see. And then I made it made one with just not scrunching it. See the difference? I like both. I just wanted to show you that. All right, the third box we have, it's done everything. The base and all are done alike. I just changed the center paper, and this paper are the same. I want them to balance. And then I added the little cluster of roses, teal rose, pink rose, and then this little, to me this looks like a daisy, but that center is just beautiful. And this one says joy and cheer. I added the little deer with her little bonnet, little Santa hat on. And I want to find me a pink, just a small pom-pom. I've got to look in my stash. I just don't think I have one. But I would like to do is add one on the very bottom of her hat. And then this is some satin crystals. I use the teal pom-poms. And then this one holds some ribbon and some stickles. Can't have enough stickles. Okay, girls, I am going to stop this video at this one and make it a second part, and we're going to go to Snow and Cocoa. We're going to have some Snow and Cocoa. How about that? So let me move. What am I doing? So I want to thank you for watching, and I want everyone to have a blessed day, a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'll see you on video 2.